Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar, and I'm with you with the area of ABFM. Okay, everyone. In this series, we have started the mix of multiple questions. As you already know, the first series is already over, which had multiple chapters individually given. Now, the new series is a blend of another set of questions. But in this case, we are going for the mix. Okay, when we go for the mix, the first point is that the chapters which are covered here are starting from the era of module A that I've covered, module A, and exclusively, I think we are going on with module A only. This is our victory series. To have a view at the previous series, what you need to do is that is a scholar series. So what you need to do is you have to check it out on our website or on our YouTube channel previously so that you can get individual chapters. And now I'm doing the chapters together. Okay? Okay. Everyone, when we talk about the questions that we're dealing with today, first of all, please share this session, like the session, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. And if you are planning to go for our courses, then you must go for it right away. I will give you a reason by the end of the class why should you do it right away. Along with this, you should download the app as well. By downloading the app, you will get a lot of benefits starting from what classes are going on, what paid classes are going on, what is exactly going on in terms of the PDFs and every other thing. Everything is available on the app there, every single update. So then let's begin, everyone. Uh, what is the first stage of organizing process? पता है organizing is after planning, है ना? First thing is planning. Planning says that this is the way we need to work. Planning is basically deciding in advance what to do, how to do, by whom it is to be done. All those questions of the basics are asked under planning, है ना? And then once you're done with the planning part, the next point that arises is organizing. Organizing is assigning duties and delegating authority. That's a part of it. Design the hierarchy of relationships. That is also a part of the departmentation process. And who is the senior, who is the junior. Everything is decided by organizing only. The seating plan of the organization is actually decided. The people who would sit on those seats, that would be decided by staffing. That is not something they will decide. Okay? Then defining and reviewing the plans and objectives of the company. Yeah, we can do that. Categorizing the group work into manageable units. What's the answer, everyone? Hanji, according to you, what would be the answer? The correct answer is defining and reviewing the plans and objectives of the company. First of all, we cannot go beyond or against the plans. Okay, once the plan is made, first and foremost thing is execution of the plans. If the plans are not working out, then modifications of the plans. Because if we are not going through the plans, then pata hai what will happen? There would be a lot of confusion in terms of implementation and the basic working. ठीक है ना? How would we implement the things? How we are supposed to work? That is all covered here. Done, everyone? Okay. Which stage involves the determining of the work activities and accomplish the objectives? which stage which stage involves determining the work activities needed to accomplish the objectives, categorizing and grouping essential work activities into manageable units, assigning the activities and delegating authority, reviewing the plans and objectives, and determining the work activities needed to accomplish the goals. This is the basically work activities to accomplish. That part is actually done in terms of determining the work activities. Once you determine it and then you categorize it. The ones which are similar are kept in one area. The one which are not similar would be in the second area. है ना? That is how we find the points. Okay, another question. Which stage involves assigning of specific individuals or teams within the organization? Today, most of the questions are from the area of organizing itself, everyone. Defining and reviewing the plans and objectives, right? Determining the work to accomplish the objectives, categorizing or assigning. What would it be, everyone? Categorizing the groups or assigning the activities. The stage which specific individuals or teams. Now, this is about the teams. Actually, if you look at it now, this is the entire case study on the various steps of organizing, assigning activities and delegating. Now, you will find the activities and you will delegate to the people it is supposed to be. Acha. Next is, what does designing a hierarchy of relationships entail? Reviewing the plans, categorizing and grouping essential work activities, assigning activities and delegating authority, or establishing formal structure and lines of authority. What's going to be the answer, everyone? What's going to be the answer? Chale, let's find it out. Designing the hierarchy, now you're looking at the formal structure of the organization in that case, right? When we look at the formal structure, I told you, we set up the seating. Matlab, we are not filling up the seats, huh? We are just setting up the seating part, that who is going to be there at what place, right? Okay, now let's move on to the next point. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, kindly do the same as early as possible as the time is ticking away. And with everything that we are putting up on our courses, that would be really helpful for all of you to join it way before time so that you don't face even a single problem in terms of your working, right? What is the characteristic of the centralized organization, everyone? What's going to be the answer? Decision-making authority is distributed among various individuals. Key decisions are made by a single individual or a group. Acha, centralized, na? Centralized idea is one person having the entire power, or the power is distributed among various people. Then we have employees have significant autonomy in decision making. Last, the strategic direction is determined by lower levels. Centralized organizations are those organizations in which we can say centralized. ठीक है. Centralized idea can be what? Centralized idea is basically when you have the central organizations are those organizations where the entire power is with one organization, one set of people. The top people, the management, they are the decision makers of the organization. ठीक है ना? Nobody else takes the decisions. They are the ones who would decide everything for the organization. So in this case, when we say what is the characteristic of centralized, in this the top authority, the key decisions are made by single or a small group. Matlab you can say the MD or the chairman who's handling everything, or the other people, whosoever it would be, they would be taking care of the entire organization. Done, everybody? Done? Okay, next point. Which of the following is an advantage of centralized organization? I think centralized organizations are good for the organizations where they take the correct decisions. है ना? Everyone, what's gonna be the answer? I believe when we talk about the central organization, in this area, greater flexibility in the decision making, enhanced responsiveness to localized ideas, efficient implementation of policies, increased empowerment of employees. I believe when we talk about this in one particular thing, this is definitely sure. Efficient implementation of policies, because there's only one person who take the decisions. Not everybody else is going to be a part of it, and they're not going to create a trouble. Ki nahi, this is the point, we should have a word, we should decide. That part should not be there. है ना? Right? कोई बात नहीं. So now let's move on to the next point. What is the disadvantage? Obviously, what if there's only one particular person who's taking the decisions? Then how do we work, everyone? How do we describe that part? Look, lack of clarity in decision-making process or greater responsiveness to external demands. Next is reduced control for strategic directions and limited opportunities for staff participation. The central idea means central organization means that I am the one who's going to decide everything. Not everybody else have to be looked forward, है ना? Now in this case, the correct answer is limited opportunities for staff. We are the ones who take decisions, everybody else has to be kept aside. That is the basic point, isn't it? Chaliye. Now let's move on to the next point. In a decentralized organization, decision-making authority is decentralized organization. मतलब decentralized organizations are those organizations where you will find that the power is not within the basic level of organization. मतलब ऐसा नहीं होगा. It is with the head of the organization. Ultimately, the decision-making power, not the entire one, not the core one, of course, but slowly and steadily the non-core things are given to the lower levels. Concentrated among the top level, this is centralized. Distributed among the various levels of management, that makes sense. Exclusively held by the lower levels, nahi. Controlled by external, if we give the power to external people, then what will they do? है ना? Everyone, what's gonna be the answer? You know the answer. Distributed among the people at various level. Next point. Which statement describes best describes the relationship between centralized and responsiveness of organization? Centralized organizations are more responsive to localized demands. Actually, centralized is just looking at the idea where everything is decided by the heads. Second is decentralized organizations are less responsive. नहीं, ऐसा भी नहीं होता. Then centralized enhances the responsiveness or of to external, or decentralization leads to reduced responsiveness of local needs. In actual, the answer is decentralization leads to reduced responsiveness to local needs. Somehow in this area you are looking at the all the entire organization together, है ना? Done. Okay. Next question, everyone. What is the benefit of centralized management structure? What is the benefit of it, everyone? Centralized, sorry, what is the benefit of decentralized management structure? Under decentralized, I think the best part is decision making is not that difficult anymore. Why? Because in terms of decision making, the lower levels can also take decisions. There is no need to follow hard protocols ki nahi. First of all, the total senior heads will take the decisions, only then we can talk about it. People can still talk about it and make decisions, right? Slower decision making, nahi. The decision making is way faster in this area. Limited capacity, nahi. Improved ability or decreased morale. The answer is improved ability. Okay, now before I end my session, everyone, let me show you our website. You just have to go on to our website, that is www.adda247.com, At this point of time, you should look forward to our courses as early as possible, because whatever good offers are available, they would be ending soon, right? So isn't it way better that we look forward towards our courses as early as possible to get the maximum benefit, na? Just go on to this area, go on to the area of JIB and CIB, go on to the area of CIB June 2024, and you will get the options there. Double validity on Mahapack is available. Use the code Y541 everyone and get this particular course right away for you. Y541. As you can see, 81% discount is available. It would be ending soon. Kindly check it out on our website and our app for